These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mark Z via PDK member comment from Guru Nader says the float has begun. Mark Z says yes, and I'm hearing it from multiple sources, and my contractors on the ground in Iraq also agree. I'm hearing similar things from almost all my Iraqi sources that a float has commenced. One of my key intel people shared that what they believe we will see in the next few days, roller coaster style adjustment in foreign currency rates, then we will see the rate lock in for announcements and notifications. There was a lot of conjecture early on that they would do it exactly this way. A float within country, then lock in, then bam. As I understand it, that is the process right now. Mark Z continued, says, there is no turning this monkey back. It is out of the jungle and swinging around the world with new rates, so watch it. It is exciting news. We just do not know the timing yet. But we do know, according to every single one of my sources, that the float has occurred and we are simply waiting for the process to lock in our much preferred new rates. I am exceptionally excited. We don't know exactly how it will roll out. We just know it is now rolling out. No more holding it back. It's now out of the gate. There are rumors running around that I have not been able to substantiate yet, that this float within the next 2 days or so is projected to reach $1.61. That's what some of my contracting sources think. All right, and we've got Pimpy saying the representatives have accomplished their second reading of the federal budget, and it looks like they're going to do a vote on the budget sometime around the middle of next week or so. If they continue to delay the vote on the budget, it's going to make this particular government look bad. Will it get passed? You hope the sooner the better, because there's a lot of projects out there that are waiting for funding. If they can get these projects going, in my opinion, you'd be looking at some great growth economically over in Iraq. All right, Ray Ren 98, multiple sources are excited today and are expecting to see something happen very soon. All right, Frank 26 Firefly says, I went to go see my bank friend. He said, in his opinion, we should see a rate just prior to the budget being opened, and it makes much more sense to do it before or when they open it. Either way, it's coming to us. And Frank said, yes, it is coming. The problem is we don't know exactly when. The timing will bring you the lower notes and the new exchange rate when it's proper. It looks like it's very soon. In my opinion, he is absolutely correct, either before or during or after. The key is it is coming. All right, Militia Man says, I believe we are watching Iraq go international. Sandy Ingram has an article, quote, Iraqis banned from dealing in U.S. dollars, unquote. Another quote, government warns of punishments as it tries to control currency crisis that has led to the price rise. The surprise announcement reflects an attempt to close the gap between the official exchange rate and that on the black market, unquote. All right, Walking Stick via Frank 26, it's all being set up eventually. Say to the American dollar, bye-bye. Everything you're seeing right now is doing exactly that. They're pegged to the American dollar. Then supply and demand will determine the rate based on the tight bands of plus or minus 2% compliance. Frank 26 has an article, quote, says the government eliminates the hopes of speculators with its new procedures regarding the circulation of the dollar, unquote. Frank says the CBI says the American dollar is no longer welcome in Iraq, because now they have their own national currency to be introduced. Thank you for the Marshall Plan. All right, Mountain Goat has an article, quote, political agreement to pass the budget law in the next few days, unquote. Another quote, most of the political forces finally agreed to pass the budget law this week without putting any obstacles, unquote. Mountain Goat says they are aiming to take a vote on May 17th, which is today. All right, and Claire article, quote, campaign to support Iraqi Dinar launched in Diyala. Another quote, the organized crime director announced the implementation of a major campaign in cooperation with the Diyala police to deal in dinars instead of dollars. All right, and lastly, RV already says it would now seem the RV is in the hands of the CBI, no longer waiting on anything from Parliament. Hopefully we will see an RI RV release soon.